you just stumbled onto the first video you ever watched from my channel. You know, that's the other thing. You never know who just watched. Like I said before, how many times have I made a video where I've said, Billy just walks in the room? You know what I mean? He can walk in the room anytime. Anytime. I post any new video. Any new video and some random dude just walks in the room, right? You know? Well, that's not how you do it. You know, well, the quantum physics within and the Earth pull, gravitational pull from the sun, you know, won't allow that to happen because, you know, this, and this, and I'm a smarty pants. You know, who cares? Go away. Go find that really big cliff and go jump off now with the other village idiots. Go do that because that's where you, right over there with the village idiots. Drive nuts every single time. I end up with the village idiot that just comes out of the woodwork, you know, and tells. Hi, Rob Painless. How's it going? That's the reason why I was so listen. I don't want people to wonder. Please don't wonder what the price of eggs and bars is. There are no eggs. There are no chickens. I think there's no chickens.
When I replay this, y'all gotta realize that I just said I just logged in and I just been listening. Y'all can hear it too. So
anyway, but someone's going to tell me what the price of eggs in Bosnia is. Someone will. If I did a video tomorrow and it was called "What is the price of eggs in Bosnia?" 90 freaking people will say it's this, and they're not even in my community. They're not even friends with me. I don't even know them.
I'm Googling to see what the price is.
I know all of you. I talk to you guys every day. And trust me, I know when there's a new dude or a new chick. I know when there's someone new. What?
What's up, Tracy? Hold on, I'm Googling the price of eggs in Bosnia.
Thank you, Aqua. How do I say that?
It doesn't tell me.
Aqua Neck.
I guess you really can't figure out what the price of eggs in Bosnia is. See, I'm cheating. I'm still on here. Very bad connection. Oh, I'm sharing my connection with the. All right, I'm gonna close this and I'll hang with you.
That's just the thing, right? That's just the thing, right? Whatever. You taste it. Okay. No, scroll down? No, I'm scrolling. But that's just the thing, though. That's just one of those things that I always have to deal with. Is that people will say,
You still there? You have to like type because I can't see you. Don't leave just because I get up and walk away. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee and I'll be right back. Just FYI, I'm live again, but who's that? Who's that? Tracy and Phil, I think. Let me see who's in here. Sure like that.
2 more eggs again. I think I got 40 eggs today.
Wow. She's out collecting it. What's up? We spent the entire day chopping weeds and guarding the chickens. And oddly enough, we didn't lose any more chickens, and we got all our eggs. Got both going, Tracy? Dang, my internet won't do that. It'll barely do this. I figure 4 or 5. That's something else. My phone is freaking downloading something, huh? says 34 seconds left. We'll see if it's serious or not. I left the door open, so I'm going to turn off the air conditioner. We got rain. Not like a hurricane rain, just like a rain. Oh no, I gotta fix this. Gotta find my little box to put under my phone. Nothing but high tech around here. I don't know what I did my little box. Oh. Hold on. Ta-da! You had to fix the light before Chipper gets in here. There you go. See? Ta-da! We're all set. What y'all been doing? Anything good? Okay, you start another download and I will smack you with a brick. Oh. Okay, there we go. I had to turn it off. I have no way of knowing if anybody's still here. What do you want to talk about? Give me a topic, or I'm just going to talk about the fact that homesteading blows. It's one of the more rewarding things I've ever done, but it is definitely not. Honey, how would you describe homesteading? Would you call it working your butt off? Yeah. Which actually, like if it was perfect, like if we could build a gulag type thing, like if we could put like concrete around the acreage we want, like a concrete footer, and then run this nice, crisp 6-foot cyclone fence where the bottom of the cyclone was in the concrete, and put razor wire and electric wire on top of it to keep all the critters we didn't want in, out. Be in on it. If it doesn't fall through, we're gonna go get some self-oxidizing lawnmowers tomorrow. We're gonna go get some goats. Three goats. A nanny, a wether, and a baby Billy that the nanny just murdered. The lady can't or doesn't want them or something. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, we'll get them and then we'll stake them out. That's right though, a nanny, a Billy, a baby Billy, and a wether, right? We don't know if they're Boers, Spanish, Nubian. The lady said she was a milk goat, so
Heavy milker.
a heavy milker. So may have to learn a new skill like how to get milk out of a goat. Anybody know how to milk a goat? My phone keeps updating and it's choking off my connection. Hey, surviving triplets. Is that Phil John 73? I don't know how to say your name. Because like if you're Hispanic, that would be Phil Hahn. Wah, wah, wah. Oh. Dated a girl, called her Julia for 6 months before I found out everybody else called her Julia. Glad that relationship didn't last. She got like 12 kids. I'd have been broke all the time. My wife likes weed eaters. She went and bought her a Cub Cadet. What was that? Cub Cadet what? Something or other?
Brush.
Brush whacker. She was making, she's got everything. She's got trees and everything. It's like, oh, they're doing it though. Just in case I wondered, how much? Yeah, triplets would do that, dude. What, that's 150 foot long by, what we go, about 30, 40 foot wide? 30 foot? Probably average 30 foot wide. We did it with a weed, or her new brush whacker and a push mower. Because, well, I don't have a bush hog. Tracy, you said you like bush hogging, right? You could cut all that shit out. It's not like you think, though, before you drive all the way down here to help. Be aware, it's nothing but trees and you got to drive around them. I don't know, I probably cut half a cord of wood on top of that. I didn't cut it into lengths. I cut it into, now I got to cut it into lengths. Stacked it all over the place out there. But all that just so we could get, well, so I can get a shot through there. How old are your triplets, dude? My kids are, crap. 8 years old? Yeah, dude. You like need to win the lotto, dude. Okay, 30. Wait, I got 32, 30, 26, 24, and 22. Those are my kids. The daughter, y'all see her every once in a while. She's the 22. And then I have an 8. No, scratch that. I have a 10.
Two tens.
A 10, a 10.
7.
Is 10 just 7? Golly, he's huge. And then a 7, and then a 3. Right. I got one of them right without any help. I'm rocking at this. I'm good. I'm a good granddaddy. And no more on the way. I think everybody's taking a break. Now, how many people I got call me Uncle Wesley? Like a shitload?
Oh,
Like, I could start my own town. I like about half my nieces and nephews. I'm like, wow. I wish I didn't have to say that. Yeah. We actually had a guy, he won $1 million. This guy I used to work with about, 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. He won $1 million on the Powerball thing. Or Powerball or Mega Millions, whatever it was. He's going to get the pocket like 554 or some crap like that. I didn't buy a ticket. Which is cool for him. Pretty good, how you doing? It's privateer and I gotta go back through here and see who all's in here. Took me forever just to figure out how to do this, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Tracy, Phil, Surviving Triplets, and Privateer. Yeah, we were gonna buy tickets, but we smooth drove all the way back to the house. We had the money. We have like rules on gambling. We have to like, we can't just like decide to buy tickets. Okay, we can't just, oh, we've got money, so let's buy tickets. We have to decide, okay, we're gonna like hold on to this money for something like that. Probably really lame thing, but it's the way we do things. And anyway, we had the money, and then we just forgot to stop. And then somebody in our town hits it for $1 million. If we could pocket 500 grand, we would own the rest of this dirt, and we'd have 2 houses thrown up. Well, two and a half houses thrown up in 6 months. We have mi casa, my son's casa, and my mother-in-law's casa, and then this one would be remodeled. So, hey Tracy, I thought you were still here. Didn't know you left. Glad you're back. My connection keeps going. Poor connection. Crap connection. It's because my phone is updating. And does anybody know how to turn the updates off on a LG phone? All it ever does when it updates is get harder to play with. Sorry about this, guys, but I have to stick this in your butt. Okay, just go.
Do you have it off now?
No, I had to charge it. What do you need?
Oh, I was going to show you how to turn off your updates.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Dad, I don't know where the camera is.
Huh? Move.
I can't stop it.
Okay, we'll move for a second and let me look.
She's camera shy, but she can figure it out. Ah, there she goes. Y'all can't see us.
You can't get to it from your bar. Yeah, well, you have to go into the thing, the thing, and tell it to go away.
Okay. She says I have to tell y'all to go away.
Not
No.
I'll show you later how to make it not do it.
Yeah, I'm in Texas, but state of confusion works. If you went to the part of Texas that has a little bit of everything that any other part of the state could offer you. No, I was well clear. Actually, when it came, we were going to get rain, and when it came up, it stalled our system, and we didn't get the rain. It pushed the rain we were going to get up north of us, which if it had pushed it further north, it would have been okay. I mean, the news hasn't said anything. I got family in Wyoming, and they're on fire. Montana and Wyoming, half their stinking state's on fire. They need some rain. Did anybody know that?
Oregon.
Oregon's on fire. Isn't Northern California or something like that? Ain't they got something going on? All the stuff that would ordinarily be real wet right now is super dry and they're on fire. They didn't get hardly any snow this year in Wyoming, did they? Not really. I mean, they got some because it's Wyoming, but not like they should have. Yes, I'm doing this live thing from... I got a computer right there, but I don't have a webcam. Well, I do, but it's like a really junky webcam that's up here somewhere. Oh. It's like a million years old. What? You work with what you got. Like I was telling these other guys. Yeah, me too. I mean, and we could, the hot, dry that we got actually did the cotton around here a lot of good. Cotton, you want it to be wet for a few weeks, and then you want it to get stressed. You want it to get plenty of sunlight and dry, and then it'll bowl out. Right now, if it just stays sunny, this fill they put in back here, that stuff's 36 inches tall. It's crazy, huh? I mean, I hadn't seen cotton like that since I was not dryland cotton anyway. I hadn't seen dryland cotton like that since I was 11 or 12 years old. Oh, yeah. I need to get on my internet provider's butt. I think they oversold their tower. That makes any sense? They were kind of the new game in town, and when we first got on, man, I loved it. I could do anything. And then slowly but surely, more and more people have switched over to them because the other guys really didn't do a very good job of taking care of their stuff, which isn't entirely their fault. Everywhere they put their tower, their internet, their radio tower at, the windmills came in and covered them up, literally surrounded them with windmills. And when you got a big metal blade moving in front of or going through your line of sight to the tower, it develops a thing called chatter. And chatter is bad. And I'm actually from here, I'm pitching 13 miles to the tower. And I get, even as bad as this is now with the, if I'd have done this at 3 o'clock in the morning, it'd be great, internet. But the other tower over here is 6 miles away, but I can't hit it because there's 40 or 50 windmills between. I can hit it, and the connection's great. The only problem is there's a lot of noise on it, so it has a hard time processing the data and stuff. The flying. Oh. I would take that down, but it would cut it. My son did that.
Where's Fort Stockton?
Fort Stockton? It's over at Fort Stockton.
Is it by San Angelo?
Yes, it's
They got the
south.
head for a refinery.
No, isn't Fort Stockton the one that's over closer to Midland, Odessa?
I thought that was Stanton.
Well, they're standing in the other side of Fort Stockton.
I don't know. But they got a permit approval from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to build a 10,000 barrel per day crude distillation unit.
That's okay. Oh, y'all can say whatever the heck y'all want to say. the redhead in the White House, he's ain't even been in there a year, and we're getting a refinery. The other guy said that there would be no more refineries built inside the United States. That all the refineries are going to be built south of the border, send it down there, get it refined, and pipeline it back over because of the EPA. Two different locations here were bought to put in rail car loading stations to take the local crude from here, put into the rail cars, and haul it over south of the border to be refined to pipeline it back up there. Now, I don't want those guys to lose their tail. They can ship some of it down there if they want to or whatever. I don't want those guys because I mean, it weren't rich people doing the thing. So
It's on I-10 due south of Monaghan's.
yeah,
South of Andrews. Yeah, it's on I-10.
yeah, it's way to hit down. It's I know when Lee was doing the compressors, he would go down to Fort Stockton every so often. That's
Population 8,283, and they're fixing it. It's not a huge one. It's only 10,000 barrels a day, but still.
10,000 barrels a day is pretty good. I mean, that's especially the crude around here. That'll be 2,000 barrels of gasoline a day. That's a lot of gallons. I'd take a day's worth. That'd get me through the rest of my life, pretty much. Alright, somebody let me know if y'all are still here. I'm gonna feel like a retard if I've been talking to nobody. Okay. Which actually I'm pretty much just talking to myself and to my wife. But anyway, yeah. We're getting a new refinery. Which is what we need. And guess what? It's in a part of the world that it's not affected by earthquakes, volcanoes, tornadoes so much, or hurricanes. That seems like an awfully prudent location, Mr. Shank. Yep, you sure do. One of the biggest employers we had locally shipped their corporate to Houston. Because they didn't want to have to pay office help $14 an hour. So they shipped it to Houston. So all these people that went to college, hey, Southern Arkansas, Homestead, whose name I knew yesterday, but I'm really bad with names. So, anyway, that was their excuse, which for moving out was that so they could hire cheaper labor. All the guys that were down here working, I'm good. How are you? They wanted to go back to Houston, so when the guy that actually built the company died, they moved his company. He was a good dude too. His name's Glenn Patterson. I don't care who gets married. Glenn Patterson was one heck of a roughneck. If you did a cutout of a real oil field man, a real oil field man, there would be Glenn Patterson. He borrowed the money, built his first drilling rig, bought, repaired, whatever. Anyway, he was the drilling guy. He worked his way up. But even when he got to flying around on private jets or getting his black Chevrolet pickup reach up, so he could hit the high spots only, then he was still just a roughneck with a lot of money. He was a smart roughneck. Used to be involved heavily with a project called, we still called it Toys for Tots, and then we found out that if we kept doing that, we had to give it all to Abilene or whatever. Anyway, it was Christmas for kids. And anyway, in passing, we said, "Hey, we're short getting everything on the list for the kids." The man said, "Don't tell nobody." So I didn't tell nobody. I'm telling you now. The man pulled out his checkbook, put a 1 and several zeros, signed it, handed it to me. All the kids got everything they wanted for Christmas, and it wasn't nothing used either. The next year, we didn't look him up. He come to us. It was after that when the guys a bit further south wanted us to start, told us we had to pool our resources with theirs. I'm like, why don't y'all just go out and try harder? We didn't make it a media circus, we just went out and did the work. When it turned into a media circus after, that's when I quit. It wasn't supposed to be about advertising and making the news and this, that, and everything. Nobody knew I was doing it. My name never came up. And I liked it like that. How many bikes did we redo that first year?
Oh, good God.
God, I don't know.
50?
50 or 60?
Somewhere up in there.
I can build you a bicycle, people. I've had some practice. I never had such a stack of used bicycles in my life. Kept them for years, and then when we get more donations, put them together. We'd strip them down, repaint them, bake them, put new tires and tubes, slime them, and deliver them Sunday morning or Christmas morning. That was a lot of work, and we don't even do Christmas, but both of us grew up knowing what it was like not to get Christmas, and we didn't like the idea of kids not getting Christmas. That's when my kids know that it's not about what you get, it's about what you give. Well, they used to know that. Anyway. Then they got out in the world. Excuse me while I scratch my back. Oh. We'll go to South America and give me one of them little monkey claw ones, just because it's gross. Little petrified monkey. I got this one for being a maintenance guy. It's from blah blah blah's property restoration. Toys for Tots is a blast, though, isn't it, Homestead? Hold on. Come back here. Where'd you go? What is your name, Homestead? I know Tracy's name. His name's Trey Trey. I would open that and look at your thing, but yes, yours. I could call you Saul, like Southern Arkansas Homestead. Just call you Saul. I just might do that now. I'm a little different on names. One of these days, I'm gonna have to do one of those 30 weird facts or whatever. We didn't have to give me your last name, girl. Nina. Alright, Nina, that'll work. You might have to remind me like about 5 or 6 times. I'm about to melt. I'm gonna have to go over there and fix the. Oh, it fell off the thing. I was like, why are y'all looking at the ceiling? Oh, it's in all your videos. The first few months I tried to keep all my stuff secret, and I was like, why? I mean, the minute I signed into Facebook, my entire world became known by anybody that wants to know it.
I didn't shut the individual doors, I just shut the gate.
You shut the gate. Do you want me to go close them up? Are you sure? Huh? Did you get the ducks in?
They were actually in.
They went in on their own? Well, cool. She put the chicken to bed. I don't do Facebook much anymore. I go on and check and see what everybody else is doing, but I don't post anything because it occurs to me that you can deactivate your account on Facebook. You cannot delete your account. So once they got it, they got it. I have to dig, but I've got videos on my Facebook that are 5, 6 years old that are still on there. I've never even liked, so come on. I'm an Old Testament Baptist. That tells you anything. Still smoke. It's not good for me, and I'm actually trying to quit. I got 4 Facebook pages. I got North College. I've got Bible Study on Facebook. I've got Joked, and then I've got mine. There's me, and then there's the 3 preaching ones. I've actually conflicted about whether or not to do preaching videos and put them. I actually have 2 YouTube channels. And if I ever get a higher level of peace about it, I'm going to y'all have seen him pop into the chats every once in a while. I think it's Hillbilly Preacher. It's a it's a picture of a red rooster. That's my other channel. I raised that chicken from a baby, and then my wife shot it in the head. We make chicken and rice out of it. That's funny. I'm tired, y'all. Did I tell y'all that we mowed like an acre? It's not an acre, I don't know. We decided it was 30 foot wide and 150 foot long, and the weeds were above my waist. And that's 40 inches. That's where the foxes were coming through. Got out there, got to looking, and they just had little tunnels. About 12, 14 inches high, worked through the weeds. That's where they come up. They had 3 places where they could come right under the fence. It's not, that's, the other side of that fence isn't mine. Yet. But we didn't ask, we mowed it. That's when we're getting the goats. And let them out. And you know, how long have I been into preparedness? Let's see. Yeah, what my wife said, back a few million years ago, there was this asteroid, and they were talking about it on Pterodactyl U, which was like a cable channel, and I believed it. So I went out and I dug me a hole in the ground and got me lots of bushes and dead saber-toothed tigers, and I lived through it. Since 1972, it was 72 or 73, the storm.
The bad winter?
Yeah,
73.
73, please forgive my bad dates. We always kept a little extra, but after the winter of 1973, that nobody knows about, that didn't make the national news, nothing like that, when people froze to death in their homes in West Texas from lack of heat. They died of thirst from lack of water. Died of pneumonia. Dropped like flies all over the place. I spent close to 4 weeks trapped in a house with my mother and my 5 siblings. We had a week's worth of groceries. After that, my mom raised us to make sure we were prepared for anything. So there you go. One year when I was a little tight, shit hit the fan. Been trying to stay ready for it ever since. Best advice for those of you starting out: you can wear your shelter. I have my shelter on right now. Food, or well, water and food. That's what you need. And when you move forward from there, with water and food. Shelter is easily obtainable. Shelter is one of the easiest things you get. It doesn't matter where you're at. You're out in the desert. There's shelter of some kind. Now, maybe not the Sahara, but somewhere out there, one side of that sand dune doesn't have the sun on it unless it's noon. See what I'm saying? Water and food. Did I say water and food yet? Long term, after you figured out, okay, I've got a year worth of water and a year worth of food. A year worth of water is hard to do. It'd be hard to store a year worth of water in your house. Find out where there's a year's worth of water close to you. We know where ours is. We know where every spring of this county is. And the next county. And that county over there too. And that county down there. And that county over there. Well, not all of them. We know enough. A year's worth of food is easy. Good night, Nina. See, I got it right. I think. Or I pronounced it wrong. But a little bit at the time. I mean, if you don't have much, Staff Sergeant, one of his phrases, seriously, pasta lasts forever. Pasta is high in carbohydrate. It doesn't have any protein. And there you go. And thank you, Nina. With a shallow well, if it's, you don't even have to have a pump, guy. If you can get a shallow well, if you're in a place where there's water 40 foot down, and you can put 50 foot 8-inch casing in the ground and perforate at the 40, it'll fill up. You've got 8-inch casing and you get a 6-inch bucket. You run the 6-inch bucket down there and you wheel it out. Your own water well is an excellent thing. We have one here. And there's one on the property behind us. And I want both of them going. Actually, if we can afford it, I want to drill another one and put in a windmill. There's water at 40 foot below us here. It is not a lot, and it's questionable as to whether or not you could drink it for a long period of time without certain health issues, like growing an extra arm or something, or your liver quitting or whatever. Oil field country, remember? That and the pesticides and everything, all the fertilizer and stuff like that is caught at the 40 foot water, and then the ground filters the better part of it out. We've got water at 40, 110, 180, and 2 something. My well is 250 something foot feet. Okay. You do the well. Make sure you've got a riser, like the pipe coming out of the ground. And I don't understand why people do this. They did it on mine. It aggravates the crap out of it. Well, mine's actually better. It's got a 2 foot stub coming up. I don't know why it's not 3. You want the top of that casing at your waist. If you've got water at 15 foot, dig your hole or drill your hole 30 and get it tested, guys. It's not that expensive. And if you've got, chances are there's nothing wrong with your water at 15 foot. And as long as you've got the riser on it and you've got it covered, You got the well, the top of the well covered where no bugs, no snakes, no lizards, no whatever can get in it, you're fine. Yeah, the most of your counties will test it for you, but you could boil it if you want. But you got water at 15 foot. Man, I'm jealous now. I would really like to have my friend's property. He's about, what's Diane's place? Maybe 20 miles from here? 18? 18 miles? Anyway, I have water at 4 foot. That 40-degree water at 4 foot. And it is clean. And the hand pump's fine, but a rope in a bucket's infallible. You put a pump in the ground, and there's always a way for something to get in, which there is with the bucket also. In a SHTF, yeah, boil it. Why risk it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with our water. Hey, Panhandle, doing good. We're talking about water. This guy's got this surviving triplets dude up here. He's got water at 15 foot. I'm gonna like run a hose to his house. What's up, Jeff? I've been on here for he was like, who's gonna run the after show? Yeah, I got a friend up the road. He's got water at like, it was at 4. I think it's at 5 foot. But he's lives close to a place called Camp Springs. Go figure. Yeah. I got another friend over here. He had to drill 230 foot before he got water. But see, now you're getting too high tech survival. I mean, if you're talking long term, if you're wanting to run your house off of it, yeah, do all that. But let's say it's an EMP. All your solar pump stuff just went to that fast. Let's say it's a mega volcano and there's clouds in the sky for a while. First thing you got to do is dismantle your solar thingamajigger and pull your pump out of the way. You were going pretty good with a hand pump. Now, you can do a solar powered motor pump jack thing on your hand pump, same pump, and then in the event of the EMP, I guess you could just go out there and take the bolt loose, kick your $2,000-3,000 worth of stuff out of the way, and go back to making biscuits. That'd be one way to do it. I guess it wouldn't hurt to. I mean, but for the price of a solar water pump motor thingamajigger, that's a lot of groceries. That's a lot of water purification tablets. Heck, around here, that's 2 acres of land. Just saying. Yeah. Granted, it ain't gonna have no electricity or no water on it. So that's not a bad deal. So I don't know nothing about. I don't know if we could pump water 140 foot with a solar pump or not. We did not perforate at the 40 foot mark because, well, we don't want to. We perforated at the others. Right. Y'all need to like chat back and forth real quick because my butt's going to the coffee pot. Y'all can look at SOS while I'm going. Oh, ta-da! See, I thought I was really like gonna leave and go somewhere like the coffee shop or something. Is he still on there yakking it up? See, I guess I should have waited to go. I thought he was fitting to get off, so I went in and did this. I did. Was it yesterday I did one of these? The day before? I don't even know. I was just playing around. I was like, what does this button do? And I hit it. And then this thing popped up on the screen, said go live. I was like, poke. And then I did the stuff. And yeah, chip. That's the effect you have, guy. Dude, the day coffee keeps me awake at night is the day somebody needs to take me to the hospital. Now, I can't. Now, if I drank a glass of sweet tea right now, we'd be here all night. Same drug, different plant. I don't know what the difference is. I can drink coffee and go to sleep. Guarantee you it won't affect me at all. And it's not decaf. Ooh, I'm gonna tell her it was Panhandle Prepper. He said that coffee was bad for you. My wife says she's gonna stab you. What, like all your shirts say coffee? Coffee. She's like the president of the coffee fan club of the Southern United States. My knife's bigger. See, now you're gonna make it. See, I'm not gonna do it on here. I'm gonna do a video, and I'm gonna tell the knife story. And yes, I am. I'll wait till you're asleep or something. I wouldn't get in a knife fight with her, dude. Like Sippy married a vet. Wes S married a vet. I don't get in a knife fight with her. Just saying. She won't fight fair. She ain't never has.
Fair?
You nearly killed me.
The rules are I win. That's fair.
That's fair. See what she can out and shoot my ass too, and that's scary. Because I'm a pretty decent shot. Should have said that, huh? Everybody goes like, okay, well, let's talk to you right then. She decides to kill something, it dies. It doesn't matter where it's at, how far away it is. She just picks up the gun and shoots it. It's like, not cool. I think if we got in a pistol fight, I might could take it. But I think if we's on opposite sides of the field and we're shooting at each other, I don't know if y'all see my egg video. I don't think it's going to take her 36 shots to bust an egg. And yes, that was 200 yards, open metal sights. How long have I been a chicken surgeon?
3 years.
3 years. Learned how to do it right here on the YouTube. I've learned a lot since then. Like what causes it, what you can get away with, what you can't get away with. That's why we got the pimple detector. Because the first couple times we call him Big Guy. He's like our go-to rooster, or he was. I don't know, he's old now. He just walks around and crows and ignores the hens. So we kept his son, and his son's taking up the slack. But um, anyway, he had bumblefoot real bad because he's a coach and he's got the feathers unfit. I don't know what the difference is, but it makes him worse. And I did bumblefoot surgery on him twice, the way the first video we watched showed, and it came back. So I was just like, you know what? I did some research and stuff, and I said, okay, we're going to go in here and we're going to get everything that doesn't feel like foot. He hasn't, that's been 9 months? 6 months? 6 months. He's fine. Chickens are a good deal. Be advised, though, that they can be a drug. They're like all kinds of different colored chickens. And the baby chickens are real fluffy and they're soft. And you got chickens that lay blue eggs, green eggs.
We have green and blue.
Yeah, we have green ones, we have blue ones, we have camo ones,
Pink.
we have pink, we have those two-tone. What are those two-tone ones? The ones that are white on one end and pink on the other. We don't even know which chicken does that.
Probably beefy.
Beefy, yeah, because they showed up after she did. We have one that lays 10 eggs with chocolate spots. We actually have a couple of those. We have glossy ones. I mean, they come in different hues. You can have glossy eggs, or what do you call it? Flat, no sheen at all. Yeah, I have a tactical chicken. Hold on. Y'all think I'm lying? All right, y'all ready for this? See if I'm gonna turn the light a little bit more. It's gonna hurt my balls, but y'all be able to see. All right. Oops. Y'all see that one? Where's the camera at? I don't even know where the camera's at. That's the brown one with the spots. She's looking for a better camo one. This one doesn't have very many. This one's actually green with dark green spots. Yeah, that light's messing it up. This is not brown. This is green. It's olive green with dark olive green spots. And this one, let me see if I put them together. You can tell it. There you go. Now you see the green. Yeah, got a tactical chicken. She lays these out in the bushes. You try finding them. Yeah, here comes an egg. SOS is still going. See, he's addicted to live chat. Always showing him my werewolf. My werewolves are different colors. Black tarn camo. I can save you some of these, and you can put them in the incubator, and the chicken will come out. They might be gray and red. I don't know. Do they taste good? Yeah, they taste good.
Here's some of the different camo-ish color beans.
I got like a bunch of eggs now. Hold on. See, this one's green. The light sucks, but there's the eggs. all the different camo-y ones.
That light's too bright.
Yeah, the light's too bright. And see, here's a tan one with tan spots. They're just cool. Ooh. Hold on, wait. I need to show y'all a trick. Okay, wait, let me have this one and this one. No, this one and this one. And I'll give you this one. I swear you can draw. How do you do that?
Because I was a waitress for a while.
For a little bit. Okay, see the eggs? And I was mistaken about this. I got to take the video down. One of these is a boy chicken, and one of them is a girl chicken. I thought the pointy ones were the girls because I watched the YouTube video. Guess what? Turns out the not pointy ones are the girls. Who would have known? Who would have thunk it? I guess it makes a little bit of sense. So he'd already been on there for an hour when I did this because I thought he said he was going to get off and Sippy was yawning. Yeah. Well, I plugged my phone into the charger, so battery's about to dead. Go dead. Or whatever. Very disappointed in the new Guardians of the Galaxy, by the way. Don't miss it too much, guy. This, I've tried to go cold turkey 3 times in the past 2 weeks. I tried the pills and everything. I've got to quit it though. Y'all are coming in too fast now. Hey guys, now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna miss y'all. Y'all are popping in too fast. All you guys in the chat, y'all are now responsible for telling everybody I miss. Hi, because I don't have. I guess I could get a little pedestal and put. Whoa! I moved the key egg and they all come running down the table. This can be the guy. He's like gonna say hi to everybody. I have to move these eggs now, or they're gonna be all over my feet. Y'all missed it. We were talking about eggs and all that. That's not a. Whose idea was to go to the kitchen and get a bunch of eggs anyway? You didn't think that all the way through, did you? Y'all know y'all had a hillbilly room, right? Oh, I was going to incubate them over here on the food.
Oh yeah, that's what we need is more incubated eggs.
More incubated eggs. Then 2 chickens go broody, set on a bunch of eggs, get them almost ready, and then just walk away. Then we had another hen go broody. So we just took her and put all the other chickens' eggs underneath her. I mean, they just went out and hid different places. But anyway, we found them, and when you find them, you move them. Long story short, legs always are, they're always trying to set, and she never makes it. Something always happens. And this time she had to do it for like 3 days. Boom, she's got a brood of chickens. That's how you do that. She went broody at the right time. What's the price of eggs in Bosnia? A lot higher than it is here. And I actually Googled it while I was waiting for y'all to show up. And yes, we have hillbillies in Texas. I guarantee you.
Are we not hillbillies?
I think we're pretty close to hillbillies, honey. Well, I'm not so much. I'm an educated guy, kind of like classy dude. But you're
Huh.
pretty much a hillbilly.
Huh.
I'm not gonna let you hold that degree over my head and that like professional job and stuff. What do you want to talk about? What part of Texas, Jason? Yeah, we got everything. That's what I was trying to start to tell everybody a while ago. If you want to know what the rest of the state is like, you can reach every good part of Texas from where I'm at in just a couple hours. Well, I'll have to look that one up.
What's that?
RHOME, Texas.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Should ran on the fuel shortage. I already did that more than once. That aggravates the snot out of me. We are getting another refinery up here out of it, though. Well, man, I can start busting into the Oaks in about 2 hours, guy. And the Oaks will switch over to Oaks and Pines just a little bit after that. Well, we can be in San Saba in 2:20, maybe. We can be in the river. We can be in the hill country
No,
pretty
he's
quick.
too close to Dallas.
Oh, he's still going to be close to Dallas.
Rome is close to Dallas.
Rome's close to Dallas. Well, it's going to be like Seagoville though, which is way better than Dallas. Hey, look, I was just in your chat room. I thought you were getting off, man, so I did this, and now I've been sitting here for like an hour and 12 minutes. But that's okay. We had lots of cool people in here. Boozing the strippers. There's a liquor store down the road, and there's a whole stack of cotton strippers over there in that dude's field. He's waiting for the cotton to get ready. No, Aunt Dina did. Aunt Dina. I love that woman. Still got kinfolk over there, but they do me fire ants over there. Lived in Texarkana. Well, Queen City. Lived in Queen City for a while, which is way a little bit north of it. North and a little further east. I love Queen City. My wife couldn't stand it. My wife was raised in this desert. She rocked the ponytail. Hold on, I don't know where my rubber band is. Oh. I didn't put my hair up today. I'll run. Oh, what do you call it? Rando all day long. Running around naked. They make me ponytail it at work. Ow. Guess I should put ponytail in. Sorry, CP, if I put ponytail in, I gotta get up. I ain't gonna get up again. See, I were like, now I know how, this is what what's his name went through the other day. Couldn't figure out what he kept touching his phone. That's good night, Tracy. Hey, brother, one of these days I'm gonna come see you, cousin. I spent a lot of time, well, a lot of time in a town called Lubbock when I was younger. Rob knows where Lubbock is. Can't stand that town anymore. It's gotten to be so much like Dallas, Fort Worth. It's not even funny. Dallas, Fort Worth is straight up big city now. It Dallas, Fort Worth lost all its country a long time ago. I mean, there's still good people. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's good people everywhere, but it's too busy. When a place gets so big and everything's so centered on being a success in that city or whatever, then it loses its humanity. And once you've lost your humanity, your sense of community, then it's not any fun to be there. Lubbock was a kick butt town at 60,000 people. It was a really cool place at 75,000 people. It broke 125. It's 150 now, isn't it? 150,000? Something like that. I don't even know.
Too big.
It's too big, you know. It was like they put in Marcia Sharp and the people's souls died. I think they were already on the way out. I don't even think there's any strip joints left in Lubbock either. Those went when they took the Air Force Base. 250,000 no wonder I can't stand going there, man. And it's growing every day. Well, that's a good plan, Jason. Our plan is if we can get the bank and the guy that owns the property behind us to work together and we can get this done, we're going to put in a mother-in-law house, which will be not a tiny house, it'll be a small house, mother-in-law cabin, and put in my son a place, and us a house, and then we'll remodel this one. That's the plan. Hold on. Yeah. Population by city proper is 63. All right, Chipper. Let's move to his place. Jason, I actually just quit doing construction remodeling, and I've converted more than one Morgan building into a house. I built more than one barn dominium. I thought I'd be able to just catch little jobs or whatever and stay here and do this, and then it didn't work out. Had some stuff come up. I got hurt, and then I lost a bunch of work, and then I needed money, and blah, 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 blah. When you're working for yourself and you get hurt, you just hurt. You can't put it on anybody else. But you got a Tractor Supply up there, buddy? Jason? Where you at? Well, yeah, you got a Tractor Supply. Or you might Google it. I wish I had the little book right here. I'm going to get up again. It's actually a little book you can get at Tractor Supply. And it's, I don't know, it's got 60 or 70 different floor plans for cabins in it. And a friend of mine bought it and gave it to me because I actually like building those. If I could set up and build just tiny houses and deliver them, I would do that. But people have pushed the price for them up so much, and people have gotten ridiculous. Living in a tiny house is about minimalism. So why am I putting an entire entertainment center in your mini house? How is that minimalistic? You need a place to plug in your internet router. That's it. Watch TV on your laptop. I mean, y'all see, y'all are now the live chat is going so fast I can't keep up with it. I feel like I'm in freaking SOS's lobby now. Who left? Now remember, y'all are responsible for telling everybody hello and goodbye because there's no way I can keep up with this. Gator Bites just became like one of my favorite people. He called me a cool dude. Anyway, man, I will go back down to the bottom. Northwest Arkansas. That's a good spot, dude. Alright, that'll work. Thank you, BA. And Staff Sergeant, if I mess up and call you back up or something like that, it's not my fault. It's that Rob Painless dude. He did it. Because that gets stuck in my head sometimes and I just think it's funny. Community for Misfits. Guy, you're there right now, Chipper. Hey, don't do that this towny, buddy. Or is it the whole state of Texas, isn't it now? I mean, you get caught with your phone in your hand and a hand on the steering wheel and you go into jail. Ain't too many people dying around here. They pass a law. Gosh, hold on. Just an OCD. What happened?
Oh, that's a freaking catchable meat chicken. And I slammed into the wall.
If anybody wants to come dust those for me, be the man. Woman, whatever. I do not discriminate when it comes time to somebody to dust my wall. Everybody says New York and people automatically assume the city. Man, there are parts of New York that I would love to go back to. Upstate and in western New York, beautiful. Pennsylvania, there's a lot of New Jersey that's still pretty. Man, yeah. This little, I don't know, it's about the size of a jail cell, is mine. You can tell. Only thing got, well, I don't know. We cleaned the truck out today, so this has more junk in it than my truck. And y'all have seen my truck. So, there you go. Oh. And I tried this whole liquid, not smoke thing or whatever. And yeah, this crap hurts. They said I got the mix wrong or whatever. Later, guys. Just a little bit. And it's weird. It's only that it only hits me on certain things. And and it's like if I decide something goes in a spot. See, like there's been an awl stuck in that corner. Don't get me started on why. For forever. But then I needed it and I took it down. And I haven't put it back up yet. And I can't see it out of the corner of my eye. It drives me nuts. But I'm still working on the project that I use it for. But oddly enough, that's a great place. You reach over there, you grab it, and you come out, and you've got a spiked knuckle. In case y'all want to know why it was there. I wonder if this is hurting my data usage. No, I'm on Wi-Fi. I forgot I signed in. Who said Obama? Smoking! See, now I'm going to have to read the thing, Scott. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, this ain't the best connection in the world. So. Bush. Which one y'all want to talk about? Oh, see, now y'all just messing with Daniel, don't be cussing on my page. Good night, Panhandle. Why did kids say that? During the climate shift? I don't know about that, man. Clinton fired my wife. Good night, try and survive. Blanky, I think Chipper was saying goodbye to everybody, unless he's saying what I don't know. I give up. Hey, BA, the wife wants to know how come you asked Sippy not to hit you hard so much? Does she sneak in and get you every once in a while? Is she mean to you? Copperhead was one of the Marines. Oh. See, now they're trying to run you off, guy. I drove by an embassy once. Does that count? No. Stop. Yes, Chipper said he was saying goodnight to everybody else that was leaving, but that we couldn't get rid of him. Okay, see now, y'all done messed everything up. I'm gonna have to go buy a stinking web camera for my little pooter and see if I can do this, where I can not stare blank at the screen while y'all are having a conversation. Guns and blades. I got a blade. Oh, it's an odd thing to have on your desk. Eh? What? I made that. Chop chop. Duh. It's not a full tang. The tang just goes to here. I can carry this now. They just passed a law effective September 1st. There's no maximum blade length on an open carry knife. Daniel, it is sweet that one of my favorite human beings, and probably my wife's favorite human being, gave me a broken leaf spring out of a Mack truck and said you ought to be able to make something out of that, and I made this. That started out, I forged that down. That started out about pretty near half an inch thick. It's 3/16 now, and it's worked. I used it when I kill a hog. This is what I cut it up with. And I've made war clubs with it. I've used it for a draw knife and everything else. It's just, I just put a glove on and I do it. I love this knife. It's like my favorite thing. Not to mention it works really good for everything else. Just saying. It's a good knife. It's a good knife. We can talk about the gun leaning up over there, or we can talk about the gun leaning up right there, or the gun leaning up over there, or the gun leaning up in there, or whatever. I don't want to carry one around, but if I need one, I just want to be able to reach over and grab it. Slightly weaponized around here. Grandkids show up, the first thing I got to do is run around and take all the guns and put them up. Show one. .12 gauge single shot breakover. That's
And
one.
you're scaring the dog.
And my daughter's dog just pooed himself. Don't be like that.
You're not getting in the chair with me. Go lay down.
I'll take the bullet out.
Go lay down.
See, I've got to put the bullet in first. And then if I pull this back, it'll go. This thing kicks like a freaking mule. I gotta go to Walmart and get one of the little rubber thing. But on there, it's too short for me anyway. This is my airsoft gun. You can't put guns on the internet no more, but you can sell airsoft guns. Just airsoft gun.
Hi, go sit
I like
down. Look, you put it down. Now go.
You too, Indiana. Be blessed. Who's needing a restraining order? Tasers hurt, man. I'm never playing one of those again. My son has a tactical. No, he took his to Courtney's, yeah. Yeah. I'm not much on busting my shoulder all to pieces killing coyotes. Or dove for that matter. Sippy Cup's going tonight. Good night, Sippy Cup. Just FYI, I really like your demeanor, girl. You're an awesome young lady. Is that, or are you in Oregon, dude? Or maybe you got busted in Florida, or that thing in Florida. They're trying to make that a national thing to where they can come take your guns away even if somebody just calls and says that they fear you may be a threat to yourself or somebody else. That's y'all check out that video I did on, was it 118? Yeah.
118B.
118B. Resolution 118B. That's something the National Bar Association is trying to push through, saying that they can come into your house without a warrant, without notifying you, without anything, and remove all your firearms just because somebody has made a police report. It's as long as there is a documented concern, or I forget exactly how it's worded. Anyway, basically, somebody says, "Hey, this guy's acting weird and stuff, and he's got guns. I think he's a danger to himself or to somebody else." Oh, really? Somebody made a 911 call. They can come to your house and take your stuff. And then you have to prove that you're okay to get it back. They don't ask you, dude. They'll do it while you're at work. And if you resist, then they shoot you.
If it hasn't passed.
Yeah, it hasn't passed yet. That's what I mean on the video. Freaking everybody needs to be emailing and writing and calling. I mean, they need to blow their representatives and congressmen and stuff. I mean, they'd be like, "Die! No!" If enough people say no, they'll tell the lawyers no. That's the way it works. Because the lawyers are trying to make money. Your congressmen are going to try to get reelected. All right. Let's say 15 well-armed police show up wearing full body armor. Because you let them pass a law that says they can. Do you really want to firefight with them? With your kids in the house? Has Waco been that long ago? A firefight with SWAT's not ever going to work out in your favor. Avoiding firefights is the best policy. There need be no paper trail. That's the reason I will not have a carry permit. I can get one. I don't want one. And, you know, I guess, you know, I would go down fighting too, but I just wouldn't risk my grandkids. You know what? I'd rather them let them have what I had, and then just go back to the online shopping and get me another airsoft gun. Yeah, Oregon, it got passed in Oregon. Oregon, all they got to do is say, "Oh, he's a danger to himself," and they come take your stuff. It's that simple, and they're trying to make it a federal law, and we don't want it to be federal because that they figured out a way to backdoor every, what is it, First Amendment, you know, second amendment. They figured a way because they're not actually taking them away, and they're not saying you can't hold them. They're just saying they need to make sure you're okay before they give them back. You're looking at $5,000 to $10,000 worth of lawyers' fees before you get them back. Yeah, I was reading it. Good night, Staff Sergeant. And I love you back. And be blessed. All you guys. This is... I don't think I've met anybody in this little bunch of people that I don't like. I'm trying to think. Nope. Deborah Daniel, he said that C word on my page. I hate that bastard. I had a successful, growing business, and Clinton destroyed me and a lot of my friends. He killed the economy here for 7 years. He didn't just slow it down, he killed it. What, this thing? Shoots a knife. It's called fiddling, man. You don't fiddle with stuff? Perfectly sane. You need not have any words. This is my friend. We have long talks together. We do things. Fun things. Was that better? I've tried playing with one of them, man. I was like, this is like just not a lot of fun. I can't figure out what's going on. I'm fixing it off there. What do you want? Okay. Duty calls. Seriously, it's only 10 o'clock here, but we've been chopping grass since like this morning. Y'all can go back and watch the front half of this thing. I mean, we cut a lot of grass. Exhausted. You am the law? Mr. Roberts, sir, what I meant to say was everybody should follow the law to the letter. None of that circumventing shit. No being sneaky. Good night, guys. I gotta get off here. I've been on here for an hour and 45 minutes, and my wife would like to have a conversation with me. So, y'all are welcome. Thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate all the likes and all that. All the you too, life and stuff. Chad. Oh, told everybody your name. You should tell everybody about your other channel where you got the good stuff on there. High five, guys. See you in the funny papers. I love that. But while I'm on here, tell everybody y'all can like chat it up. Got it in my head. Started buying the stuff to get her done. I am going to do a giveaway for my subscriptions stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. So anyway, I'll do a video on it when I make it, and then I'll give it away. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's back there. It's on the table in the back. I just got to get back there to do it. I was gonna work on it today, but I'm mowing grass instead. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Be blessed. I'm gonna say this while I got you in the room. Get to know God now. Later too late. Stay alive.